There's an old saying I remember hearing as a kid, and lately it feels more true than ever. They don't make things like they used to. From washing machines to cars to houses, there's just something about early 1900s construction that just feels different. Solid, intentional, and built with a level of craftsmanship that's rare to find today. So when you come across a home from that era with 21st century finishes, you stop scrolling and book the next available showing. This fully updated home features 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and more than 2,200 square feet of finished living space, all set on a deep 40 by 130 foot lot. Thoughtful upgrades include roof, furnace, AC, all replaced within the last 9 years. Step outside and you'll find your fully fenced backyard with hot tub hookup near your partially covered deck, ideal for hosting or enjoying quiet summer evenings all summer long. All right, welcome home, 36 Sophia Street. This is the house you've been manifesting. I gotta start off by saying this front entryway is gorgeous. You come in, you notice the living room, but it's the sight line down the hallway that really grabs your attention. We've got this stone brick that comes all the way down to the peninsula, and they've done a really great job at tying together colors. We've got the stone slate herringbone, which matches the colored lowers that are this nice slate gray. And then of course you've got this gorgeous kitchen here. So full stainless steel appliances, all GE. You've got in-light cabinetry with undermount lighting. And then you've got this book match cabinetry on the other side of the dining room that really just ties this entire space together. Now, functionality of this kitchen is great, but the other great feature is the back walkout here to the backyard, which I need to show you. All right, so coming out to the backyard. Now, whether you're having a quiet evening in with the kids, getting their homework done in the kitchen, or you're entertaining with friends and family, this is the place to do it. We've got a fully partially covered deck here. This area has been really designed thoughtfully. You've got tons of storage on this side. Not to mention, you can enjoy the entire backyard. So your yard depth is 133 feet deep. Most of that is backyard, which is awesome. The current owner actually installed a hot tub area, so you've got a platform there with the electrical hookup. So this is ideal for, summer evenings hanging out. You've got the fire going, you've got the kids in the hot tub, friends and family over. This is the place to rest and relax in the summer. All right, coming just off the kitchen, we've got your formal dining area. They've done a really great job at matching finishes. So we've got the herringbone in the bathroom and the powder room here on the floor. They've paired that with the tile along the backsplash, which is also on the other side here too. I think it's just a really nice touch and finish. The other thing I noticed as I was coming through the home is the ceilings. So we've got full pot lights throughout, so tons of bright light coming in, but the crown molding goes through every single room. Now, older century homes like this, they can feel pretty boxed up and closed off, but this one has pocket doors here. So we've opened up the space entirely between the living space, the dining room, and the kitchen. And in the main floor living space here, one of my favorite features has to be this fireplace setup. This isn't a traditional fireplace. It's actually an ethanol fireplace, which doesn't let off any soot. You don't need any chimneys like that. The other thing I wanted to mention, when we came in, you noticed over here the front entryway. It's very big, very wide open, kind of sets the tone for the rest of the house. As I said, this crown molding, this large baseboard just carries throughout. This area here, I think if you're going to uplift the space, you could do some really brilliant custom cabinetry in here, and then maybe a bench. So this could be a little bit more functional. But there's a lot of flexibility here, and it's honestly just setting the tone for the rest of the main floor of the house. Coming upstairs to the second floor, you're gonna notice the warm wood floors are carried up and through, all the way through all 4 bedrooms on this main floor. Plus we have a full bathroom. What I wanna point out over here though, is through this bedroom, we've actually got a walkout to your second floor deck. Now this is above the porch. We are southern facing, that means we are looking at downtown Barrie and the waterfront. It is really a great spot to hang out, get some sun, and appreciate what's going on downtown Barrie. Coming through here though, we've got the rest of the 3 bedrooms. These 2 are very generous sizes, and we've got this one set up as a nursery right now, which I think is the ideal setup if you're a young growing family. Maybe you've just had a baby, you could use this bedroom as your primary bedroom. Again, you've got closets in all 4 bedrooms. Plus we've got the full bathroom. This bathroom has been completely updated and I really like what they've done here. We've got this kind of modern vanity here that's a double vanity floating. It almost gives me that farmhouse feel with the sink. We've got this tiled wall, floor to ceiling. They've done a really great texture. We also have this 12 by 24 inch gloss tile that they've done a brick pattern and carried all the way through to the shower. And what I really appreciate in this updated shower is they've done a double niche. This is excellent for not only functionality, but just the way it looks. Very fashionable. They've done a really great job with this here. Okay, now that's it for the second floor, but there is an additional floor above us in the loft, and it is what could be the primary bedroom, or is the primary bedroom with an ensuite. You've got to check this out. All right, now this is the most cool and unique feature of the home. It's the loft bedroom on the 3rd floor, and I think they've done an amazing job with this. I've seen some loft bedrooms before and they are pretty tight, but they've got a great balance here. There's a ton of windows in this space, so you get a lot of natural light coming through. Not to mention, I think they've done a really creative job. We've got the glass railing here, so it feels more open. And then there's a ton of custom millwork in here. So you've got your custom cabinetry on both sides, so tons of storage space for clothes and everything else. Not to mention, you've got these custom bedside tables here, and a thoughtful feature, they've got the lights right here, so you don't have to get out of bed to shut off the lights. And each side has their own booklight as well. Coming through to the other side of the stairs here, you've got your walk-through closet, so tons of hanging space, more additional cabinetry, and then you come through into your ensuite bathroom, and this place is set up. So you've got a his and hers vanity, and then of course this beautiful shower with standing tub. And again, they've done a great job with the niche here. I think functionality again is through and through. Not only that, it just looks great. It's really incredible what they've been able to put into this 3rd floor for the primary bedroom. All right, so that's the 3 floors above grade, but we still have a completely finished basement that we need to check out next. Okay, I've been in a lot of century homes in my career, and it's not often that you get a century home like this that was built in the early 1900s that has a completely finished basement, let alone a decent amount of head height. So down here, we've got a full powder room, and then you've got your laundry in this room here, so dedicated laundry room with the 200 amp panel that I might add that's been upgraded. And then of course you've got this additional living space. So this is the perfect area to come and hang out or escape from the rest of the family that's upstairs and just enjoy some quiet time. Sundays, watching F1, whatever it is that you like to do. Not only that, we've got some additional space over here, and I think they've done a great job at putting in their little workout set. So this is the most ideal spot to have it in the house. And I think one of the other best features of this basement is the fact that you've actually got a walkout. So you don't see that often in century homes, but we've got it here right out to the backyard. And of course, tons of natural light down here.